Hey, this is Brian Kajagian of ClassicNewYorkHistory.com and ClassicRockHistory.com. Do you remember the Reggie Bar? Well, if you're only 20 years old, you probably don't. But if you were like me, growing up in the 1970s, and especially if you were from the Bronx, you definitely remember the Reggie Bar because it was one of the best candy bars you probably ever tasted. I've longed for that Reggie bar for many, many years because it went out of production in 1981 because the Curtis Candy Company, who produced the bar, got into a little bit of trouble and went out of business. However, just last year, before the Reggie Jackson documentary was released, Reggie had the Reggie bar go back into production on a very limited run. I think it was about 6,000 bars. And so that was very hard to get, and only a few places sold the bar. There was a Canadian candy company up in Canada, a Nostalgia company, and also about two places in New York, one in Manhattan and one in New Hyde Park. So last night, I was at a party and I was talking to my friend Ken Sanger about the Reggie bar. Just came up somehow how great a bar it was and how I wish that I'd have the opportunity to have tasted one of those bars when they came back. And then this morning, Mr. Ken Sanger, who we also call Santa Claus because he just makes things happen and does so much good in this world for so many people, stopped by my house, knocked on my door, and brought me a Reggie bar. A Reggie bar. I can't believe it. I have a Reggie bar right here. So I couldn't do this alone. I couldn't open this Reggie bar up by myself. I have to share it with the world. I'm dedicating this to all Yankee fans who enjoyed the Reggie bar back in 1978, 79, 80, and 81. All those fans that remember the glorious taste of this Reggie bar. So are you ready to experience this with me? Well, here we go. I'm so excited. All right, hear that? I'm going to open it up right now. I want to be really careful. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin the bag. There it is. This looks exactly like the way it looked. Chocolate, nuts, caramel. Well, here we go. First time I've had a Reggie bar. I was like 17, 18 years old. Wow. There's two things in life that can transport you back in time. Music, a certain song, and then a certain taste. I feel like it's 1978 all over again. Maybe one of the greatest candy bars ever made. Wow. It tastes just like the Reggie bar. There it is. The Reggie bar went back into production. This may be the last one. I don't know. There's probably a few out there somewhere. I guess there are some people that'll just never open it. But you know what? You got to experience life. If you got the chance to go back in time to taste what it was like back then one more time, why keep it closed? Open it up. Take a bite. That's what I'm talking about. Well, This is Brian Gajagian from ClassicRockHistory.com, ClassicNewYorkHistory.com. And I wrote a big story on this bar on ClassicNewYorkHistory.com, so check it out. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, take it easy.